Welcome back to another We Be Talking. Today is episode 18. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
Ooh, getting a little excited today.
I'm excited. I'm
Uh,
always excited
That's good to
for our
hear.
podcast.
Well, we wouldn't do it if we weren't excited, right?
Sure.
You're not gonna push through it. Anyway, yeah, we're Couch Talk. So, welcome to episode 18. By now, you should know the drill. So, do it. We're gonna start with something a little differently. A big story at the beginning of anime, and then ending off with a big story. And then all the little stuff kind of sprinkled in. All right.
Okay.
Instead of just random order that I find them on Crunchyroll News, just push them off.
Instead of the order
So
I write them down.
and the middle is still kind of jumbled, but the beginning and endings are,
Okay.
the bigger stories, I think, of the week. Or not, who knows. Anyway,
Let's
Evangelion is coming to Netflix.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
It's pretty big for someone to be able to pick that up. Hasn't really, I don't think it's really been on any other streaming service officially. The official
not that I'm aware of.
So, they're bringing it to Netflix along with the sequel films, the two sequel films, the original ones, not 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and eventually whenever 4.0 comes out in like 2050. But well, he took a break to work on the Godzilla films. So yeah, hopefully they put an asterisk next to the last two episodes for people, because that's when they like ran out of budget and time, I think is what happened, and then they were just kind of, everyone always says the last two episodes a complete mess, and that's why they did the movies. So redo those.
That's always a sad time.
Yeah,
the good old budget. Good old budget coon sometimes just slaps you with some low quality.
It got like super rush and stuff like that. It was just a mess. Still, fantastic show that you haven't seen, so now's your time, Logan.
Wow, just expose me, why don't you?
Yeah, it's embarrassing as an
I
anime
haven't
channel.
seen it. I'll admit it, I haven't seen it. I've heard the opening. That shit's amazing.
Dude, the opening is incredible.
That shit is amazing. Like, woo!
It is up there. It's like one of the best, probably. I don't know. There's just too many good openings. Like, I don't think I could ever narrow down. Like, do a top 10. Well, let me go watch 500 real quick.
Right. Even shows that are like not that good can have some good openings,
Yeah.
Like, there could be a trash ass show, but the opening's like, damn, that's pretty good. that's your best quality.
Yeah, and there definitely are some. I don't think I've watched one where I was like, I don't like this opening. There might be some I don't like as much, but I still enjoy them. It's never like, wow, this opening atrocious.
This is the worst thing I've heard in my life.
Yeah, and then Maidens and Your Savage Season becomes an anime. So I just like reading the Crunchyroll titles. So Maidens and Your Savage Season, known in Japan as Araburu Kusetsu no Otome Domo Yo. There we go.
Wow.
It's about a group of teenage girls in high school literature club experiencing the pangs of adolescence romance. So, getting adapted to an anime, no time frame or anything like that. So, there's your quick little summary. Here's another. What is this reading? Kazuza was a quiet middle schooler, but she arrived in high school determined to make friends. So, as a huge Harry Potter fan, she decides to join the literature club. When one of the club's icebreakers is, screw icebreakers. There we go.
Icebreakers are awful.
Is say one of the things you want to do before you die. One of the girls blurts out, sex. The prudish club president, the class beauty, and the other nerdy girls' reactions are wildly different. Far from a typical sex comedy, this manga depicts how these girls challenge and support one another when that word pushes them onto a variety of clumsy, funny, painful, and emotional paths towards adulthood.
Oh, wow.
It seems like somewhere where I could depending on how it goes.
Can I just say it's very funny how they specified Harry Potter fan?
It was in parentheses. They said as a huge Harry Potter fan.
They could have just, said as a literature fan, as a bookworm or something. They're like, it's Harry Potter. The reason for her existence. All right.
Harry Potter gave me life as a kid, okay? Not the books. I ain't a nerd. We go over it. People know by now. Frame Girls. The compilation film is slated for June 2019. Pretty sure we talked about Frame Girls last week getting a TV thing. And now, oh yeah, we actually talked about the films actually, I'm pretty sure. Now we have this, an actual release window of June 2019. I know we talked about it because I used one of them for the thumbnails. Now that I'm looking at it, it might have been 2 weeks ago. They're just weird little tank girls.
Everyone loves them tank girls.
Gundam, Hathaway's Flash trilogy film is getting a next winter release. So that one got a actual window. Like, good luck guessing what time of winter. So this was one of their 6 projects they announced, or however many it was last week. 5 projects, something like that. So yeah, a lot of Gundam. You love your Gundam, there you go. You get even more, and it'll never end.
All right, Gundam will go on forever.
Yeah, enjoy watching Gundam for the rest of your life, and never get to finish it because you'll die before it does.
Jesus. Wow. My lord.
A little dark, I know. TerraFormars, the manga, goes back on hiatus again due to the writer's health issues. So the fact that they say again means this has probably gone on hiatus a few times. It was stopped for 13 months from March 27 to April 2018, and it once resumed back in April, but now it's stopping again. So yeah, this guy's, health issues tend to be common with writers. Just
probably because they work a shitload. Right?
Yeah, they do. They do everything, man. They like draw it, they write it. Sometimes they do, both. Sometimes they don't.
Right.
It
probably takes
constant weekly release as opposed to like. I feel like it'd just be better to do like monthly releases and stuff like that.
You gotta have them weekly releases.
Yeah, but I'd rather have I don't know, it's weekly or larger monthly releases, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they could. Well, I mean, I don't actually know if most. There are some that have like, a team. It's not just them.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. Like, especially for like big manga that expected always to be there. So like One Piece. Imagine if he did all that by himself.
True.
He'd be dead.
He's like, this is a story,
Well, maybe he does. I don't actually know, but I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure I've read he has help, which... Fuck. Take some help. Don't kill yourselves writing, guys.
Don't choose to do it weekly if you don't think... I don't know, man. Weekly's a lot.
Just be like the Hunter x Hunter guy and take years off.
That's what this guy's doing. Okay. Toei Animations unveils their 16th PreCure TV series, Star Twinkle PreCure. I don't know how I don't think I've ever actually heard of PreCure, but this is their 16th TV series that they just announced. 16!
That's a lot.
It's not quite as many as Lupin films, but...
Right, Jesus. Don't bring up Lupin films, there's too many.
So yeah, it's expected to premiere on the first Sunday of February 2019. Here you go. It's been going since 2004. I was gonna say that's. It's like I feel like there's gonna be multiple in one year. There's not though. It's not. Dude, it just never stops. This is your another never-ending anime that you're getting. I wonder if it's good. It has to be, right? To go on that long, or it just appeals to the right
I think it
audience.
just appeals to the right audience, or maybe it kind of pulls the Pokemon and just renews its audience.
That's true. It's funny how like we're in this anime world and there's so much I still don't even know.
Right.
It's like,
Very
yeah, I've
big
seen
world.
a lot, I know a lot, and then it's like, wow, there's a lot.
There is a lot. There is literally an anime about literally anything you can think of.
True, and that's why they get so weird titles sometimes, and you have no idea what they're about. Let's see. B Project has locked in January 11th release date. So that's it looks like an idol group show. It has 14 main characters, they say. 14 stars of the series. That's a lot.
Jesus. A K-pop group?
Yeah, they're like 4 K-pop groups in one. Yeah, some of those K-pop groups are it's like 8 people.
Dude, some are insane. I looked up the biggest K-pop group before, and it was like 24 people or something crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, how did
it's
they
like
just
20 dancers, 4 singers, right?
right? I'm like, or they like all sing one line of the entire song. They all get their one line. That's it.
Some of those songs they get 2 words each.
Right, you just gotta keep moving through them.
I do love K-pop though. Their music videos are insane.
They're always super high production.
It's just you never know what the hell's going on in those videos either, but they do them.
Cool though.
Trinity 7, the sequel hits theaters in March 2019. So now it's a fantasy harem comedy. That's I know there's an anime like show. Obviously, it's still an anime. It's a movie, but a show of Trinity 7. I haven't watched it, but I've seen it. So I guess they have 2. Wait a minute. Is the movie a sequel to the anime? No. Okay, they had one movie, and this is the second movie. Okay. I had always thought about watching this. I seen it. I saw it on. I think it was on Netflix or something. I saw it, but now that I read that it's a harem.
That's a
yeah. Now it's now I don't care to watch it.
Red flag.
I can't do it. I just can't.
I can't either. It's
too much. It's all runs the same cliche jokes too, and it's like, okay, enough.
Right. And also, they're not even like usually, the people part of the harem aren't really characters. They're just defined by their interest in the main character. And it's like, okay, you just look different than, person B. So you're pretty much the same.
That is true, actually. All right, the new anime Kemurikusa is going to have a 12-episode run. They confirmed. Announced it over on Twitter. So, January 2019 is when it starts, it looks like. It's based on an independent short anime from back in 2010 to 2012. Also streamed exclusively on Amazon Prime Video, which is probably why I have no idea what this is. If it's on Amazon Prime Video, I ain't watching it. Like,
right, dude. Remember Anime Strike?
No,
that was a debacle.
That was
straight up failure of an attempt.
Yeah, they absorbed it into their Amazon Prime Video because of how it didn't work.
Right, and it just yikes.
Like I watched actual television on like the Amazon Prime Video and stuff like that, but I've never gone there to look for anime. It's like
right. I haven't either.
I do on Netflix, but I haven't on Amazon. Maybe, I don't know. One day I'll look to see if they have anything worthwhile. Probably not. Well, I'm sorry, I just dissed those guys. I'm sure it's great, okay? But I ain't gonna go searching. The Quintessential Quintuplets. Is that the actual title? It is.
Jesus.
Quintessential Quintuplets. Okay. Is set for January 10th premiere date. So I'm trying to, let's see if we got a synopsis in here. I don't see a synopsis. I want to know what the quintuplets, that's a lot, right? Oh, here it is. One day
That's 5.
Yeah, exactly. One day a poor high school second year named Futaro comes across a private tutoring gig with a good pay. But his pupils are his classmates, and they're quintuplets. And they're all gorgeous girls, but they're also troublemakers who hate to study and are on the verge of flunking out. And his first task is simply gaining the sisters' trust. Every day is a party. The curtain is rising on the Nakano Quintuplets quirky romantic comedy with 5 times the cute.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a disaster. 5 times the cute, eh? So is
Now
the guy not cute?
He is going for the ultimate 5 sister party, baby.
I would say that sounds like the start to a different type of anime.
He's getting in there. Okay, you know, he's got the chance. He can choose any one of them, or he can choose 5. That's just too much. Too much. So got a little interesting here. Crunchyroll and Adult Swim are teaming up for an all-new Blade Runner. So obviously Blade Runner, the movie is 2049, and the old one, I've still yet to actually watch those. I think that's a blasphemy. I need to watch them. It's been a while. But they're going to be doing a 13-episode anime based on the Blade Runner movies. So we got Shinji Aramaki from Appleseed. I've heard of that. Kenji Kamiyama from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. They will be directing all the episodes. And then Shinichiro Watanabe, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, is also a creative producer. So you got some big name talent there when it comes to directing and producing.
Seems pretty promising then. Hopefully. Can't really. I don't want to actually. Let's not build expectations. It's gonna be the best thing ever.
So I don't see like release date has not been announced. So I will probably watch the movie sometime, so I can at least give this a shot, just because, you know, the big names on it.
Right.
We'll see how that goes. Maybe it goes well. Probably not. Actually, it probably will. I don't know why I just said probably not. I'd have it. It's because I was reading the next story.
Oh, I'm excited
which
for
is
the next one then.
The last one, so the big one. The real big one, at least for me. Not too much.
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop Live Action series announced by Netflix.
Oh.
So
are you serious?
Jumping off Shinichiro Watanabe, he is also going to be part of this. So he's going to be consulting at least. The live action first episode is going to be written by Christopher Yost, who was on Thor Ragnarok, Thor Dark World. So he's a 50-50 kind of guy.
Jesus.
Dark World, awful. Ragnarok, pretty good.
One good, one bad. Uh-oh.
But at least we got Watanabe there on the consulting.
It's live action.
But it's live action. At least we went in the right direction, right? It's a TV series. We've been saying...
Right, it's episodic. Episodic.
Yeah, like
whatever it's called.
Having a series is better than a movie. So they're not... And it's going to be 10 episodes, I think is what I heard. No, nothing else announced, period, at all. If Keanu Reeves is not Spike, I'll be so upset. He'd be
He
a
ain't gonna
perfect
be
Spike.
Spike.
Dude, he'll be mad, dude. Like, what is it? Back in 2013 on it, because he used to be. Because this isn't the first time. There was a live action in the works before, which he and back in 2017 on Q&A, Keanu Reeves said, "Cowboy Bebop does not look like it's going to happen with me in it." Adding, the script was great and amazing, but would cost $500 million to make. So
Jesus.
So that one didn't happen. But that was a
Yikes.
live action movie adaptation. Let's get them in here. We need them. Come on, Netflix senpais. They have no actors announced on it. Give me Keanu Reeves.
Start a petition.
First of all, hope is down at the bottom, right? Goes up a little bit because it's not a movie, but a TV series.
Right.
If Keanu Reeves is in there, it goes up even a little more bit, okay? But right now, it's pretty close to bottom.
Yeah. Every time live action, I expect it to be at the bottom. We hate our live actions. We ain't afraid to admit it.
Oh, yeah, we hate them. Like, yeah, we just straight up hate them. Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully that's good. I don't know if it will be. I can just hope.
The sad thing is, even if it's bad, they're gonna keep making them.
True.
No matter how awful live actions do, they're like, yeah, let's keep making them, guys. It's like, whatever. I guess it keeps you busy.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Trying to load this next story. It's like some of them just kind of like to break here and there. Yeah, so let's just move on to games now.
Are you doing the same thing with games, or are we?
No, it's just kind of right now. It's ordered Nintendo first.
I'm just curious.
I'll throw the big Nintendo story first.
Okay.
They're dropping their content guidelines for YouTube and stuff like that, where their creators program now drops, so they're gonna leave it free to where people can actually just upload now.
They finally. Wow, you guys finally get it, eh?
Yeah. Here's what they posted. We are humbled every day by your loyalty and passion for Nintendo games, characters, and worlds, and respect that you want to be able to express yourself creatively by sharing your own original videos and images using content from our games. As long as you follow some basic rules, we will not object to your use of gameplay footage or screenshots captured from the games. Basically what everyone else does, just don't claim it as your own. Yada yada.
Yeah.
The normal copyright stuff. But yeah,
Well, that's good then.
You may monetize your videos and channels using the monetization methods separately specified by Nintendo. So basically your normal subscriptions, donations, all that. Yeah, so long as you're not using it for commercial use, but I don't, most people don't, but so
they finally did it.
Yeah,
I remember
they're taking a step towards the right direction.
Right, I remember when they got all strict about it. I was like, that is such a dumb thing to do. But welcome to, thank you, Nintendo. Now you can go record your Mario, make some money off of it.
So Switch has surpassed all previous Nintendo hardware sales records to become the best-selling console in the US for the 5-day period from Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday. It surpassed the Wii sales with 117% change as compared to last year. Consumer spent blah blah blah. That doesn't matter. I'm just trying to look for. I think somebody's. We're saying. There we go. Okay, it's sold over 8.2 million units since launch so far. Is what they're saying. I don't see how much it sold during that Thanksgiving period. We know it broke records.
I would say apparently a lot if it,
I'm
broke
pretty
a
sure
record.
I saw a specific. Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything that gives it a specific. We see the Pokemon games have sold 1.5 million units in the US. So that hasn't been out that long, so that's pretty decent. But yeah, so pretty big win for them. They just set some Thanksgiving records. I don't see anything specific number wise though.
I feel like they've been setting. Didn't they set up records last week? Didn't we talk about? Was it Nintendo? I actually can't remember. That might be a lie. We'll just ignore what I said.
So this is kind of game, kind of TV related, because the Console Wars, which was a novel about Sega versus Nintendo, I've heard it's a really good book. I haven't read it or anything like that, but it's being turned into a TV series. So basically, that's kind of like a documentary.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So this is a critically acclaimed, like pretty much like big book in gaming. Obviously, the console wars were huge between Sega and Nintendo back in the day. I actually really do like a lot of those stories between them. They're pretty, neck and neck for a while until Nintendo proved why they're on top. And Sega got out of the console generation, of course. I had some Sega consoles. And by consoles, I mean a handheld that's called the Game Gear.
I didn't have one. I didn't have anything awesome. Sega.
It was incredible. I didn't have a Dreamcast, though. I knew somebody had a Dreamcast. I played theirs. But Nintendo, better. Just better all around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look at Nintendo now.
Except for I did prefer the Game Gear over the Game Boy Color.
Well, you know what? I don't know what I was going to say. I was trying to think of something.
Okay, good one.
Thanks.
Now, what are you going to say? Something?
No. Let me not make it worse.
Oh, okay. Now, there's some stuff on Fortnite where people are still talking about how it has invaded the modern America classroom. So, according to teachers, they're saying it has dropped people's grades, but it has improved social skills of the kids. So it's dropping their grades, disrupting classrooms, but uniting children and improving their social skills.
Uniting children by Fortnite dancing on them.
Yes. So, and I know these things like my sister-in-law teaches second graders, and she always talks about how it's literally all these kids talking about Fortnite all the time, doing the dances in class, and then cussing out at everyone because they pick it up online. And then she talks with their parents. Their parents, of course, are like, "Oh, I had no idea that they were hearing these words or talking like this." And it's like, no, you probably do. Like,
right.
You should know that if they're getting on an online game, especially Fortnite, they'll be talking some mad shit.
Fortnite is influencing the youth.
But mostly it's the dancing.
Can they prove their grades are going down? Is there like a study on it, or are they just kind of just making?
No, it's just a lot of teachers talking about. I mean, my sister-in-law hasn't talked about grades dropping. She's talking about the classroom disruptions because they don't stop doing the dumb dances.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I was just curious if there was like.
I wouldn't put it that way because I would not put it that way because this isn't the first game to hit waves across schools, right?
Right.
Back in the day, it would have been like Halo and stuff like that. That's just.
Yeah, for real. Back in the Halo days, I remember me and friends would just, be on Bungie.net instead of doing our classwork. But I could see how it would affect, I guess, their attention.
Not really the game's fault. It's more like the parents' fault or.
Yeah, it's not the game's fault.
Quit having them watch Ninja. What are you doing out here, man? Tell them to stay in school and focus.
Trying to teach math and some kid just pops up on his desk Fortnite dancing. It's like, you Stop.
It's like you can't go anywhere without hearing. I can't talk about Fortnite doing some stupid floss dance. I am sick of seeing the floss dance
The floss
everywhere,
dance
dude.
is the worst. Just something about it. I'm like, oh, I want to point you now.
It's like, what are you doing? The dance is so dumb. Yeah, whatever. Good one for Fortnite. It's just too big. Can't handle it. Obsidian Entertainment is teasing a new RPG with space gun stuff like that. So, looks like well, the rest of it here it says. Like well, I was reading it. It says with a space gun and a skin cream. I don't know where they get that from, but maybe it's one of their fake ads they're doing or something. I don't know. I don't see it. Making shit up. So it seems like they're going to be announcing it from the Game Awards, which is December 6th. Actually, that's
pretty.
That's Thursday. That's Thursday? Why? Okay. I will be watching the Game Awards.
I'll watch it.
Maybe we could co-stream it.
Ooh,
that'd be something. That'd be new.
That would be new. Wow.
We could live talk over it. Just react to that and just do it over on here or on Twitch. I don't know, one or the other.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't.
We
will be watching it for sure. It depends on when it starts. I'm pretty sure it's always in the evening.
Yeah, it should be. I hope it's in the evening, or else I'm not watching it.
So this will be interesting because this will be the first game for Obsidian to be under since Microsoft just bought them. So this will be their first either exclusive. So I'm guessing, and there's a asterisk next to exclusive because it will be on PC, which doesn't make it a console exclusive, but it makes it exclusive. So obviously they've done Fallout New Vegas, Pillars of Eternity, which Pillars of Eternity 2 would have been the last game they released, South Park, Sticks of Truth, and Tyranny. All really good games that they've done. So
yeah,
we'll see what they do with a much larger budget now being under the Microsoft name. And we'll be seeing that soon, Thursday. So really soon.
Mark your calendars.
BioWare teased a new Dragon Age thing. I say thing because we know Dragon Age has been in development, but they teased that they're going to be having a huge announcement during December, which the time to do that would be during the Game Awards show. So right. I would imagine that will also be coming Thursday.
Quite the detective prowess you have there.
Because sometimes big things are announced during the Game Awards show. It's just randomly. They're like, why not? Because they're like, commercial break, and it's a game commercial for something that's being teased and it's new, and it's like, whoa.
By the way, buy our game. Thanks.
Bye. I guess I did kind of do it the same way because I do have the biggest story here at the end.
Oh.
The FTC is investigating loot boxes. So, the Federal Trade Commission for the U.S. has now agreed to begin investigations.
They are
obviously this has to do with all the gambling and the predatory nature of them to get kids addicted to buying them and stuff like that. I would see here we go. Here's loot boxes will represent a $50 billion industry by the year 2022.
Oh my lord.
So yeah, loot boxes make a lot of money. I would imagine the FTC comes out saying this is going to be considered gambling and put restrictions on it. And if remove them.
If you look at it, at face value, it is gambling.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Just change the skin of it instead of
Well, my problem is the problem is, why can't I just buy exactly what I want? I feel like you do better if you could just Like
Right.
Fortnite doesn't have loot boxes, and look at how well they're doing, right? Just let me
Right.
buy exactly
Does
what
that
I
work?
want.
Is that like I wonder how they'll define it though, because there's some games that use like a mystery skin or something, like for a friend or something, but they usually give you a higher value what you pay for.
Yeah, that's true.
So would that fall under that? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like it's the full. If you buy it, it's completely kind of like I don't know too many because I don't really play anything that has loot boxes besides like Rocket League.
Right. I'm trying to think. Like,
I
are
know
they going for like
Overwatch did.
all loot boxes?
Yeah, I would imagine it's they're going to label
Because
everything as a loot
Overwatch
box.
does have loot boxes, but they also give you free ones.
Yeah, like Call of Duty's had loot boxes, but you could also get free ones. The new one doesn't have loot boxes yet. I don't think. They went to the Fortnite kind of like tier model, which I feel like that's what everyone would go to because the Fortnite one isn't. It's pretty well done. Just
right. Like, if I don't know why they don't like just have tiers of quality of.
yeah, they just rotate out their items on Fortnite. You can just do that with like anything. Like you'll get people to buy them because they're like, oh, they'll be rotated out. I don't know when they're going to come back in the rotation,
That's
right?
very clever marketing. The impulsive buy thing. Oh, it's open now.
Yeah,
it might not come back for 3 weeks. I gotta get
I
it.
didn't know because like I was watching a YouTuber and he's like, oh yeah, Thursdays, Fridays are these days. Saturdays, Sundays. It's like Thursday, Fridays are remote. Saturday, Sundays are the new skins, and it's like, is it that often? It's like, it's like
I didn't know
it's
that.
like that's the rotation form or something like that. And it's like, man.
But I feel like if they do get banned, we are going to see a rise in changing their method to Fortnite.
Yeah,
like the same system, I guess
yeah,
you'd
I would
say.
imagine so because like I know EA. The interesting will be like Ultimate Team and like FIFA.
Yeah, because that like packs
Those
like for
those are technically like loot boxes because you're buying for a random chance. You're gambling for a higher player. So, and that's really what the big thing is anything with I guess those kind of like random chances
yeah, it is
that you pay for because that
it is
is
strange.
gambling by definition. CS:GO,
That one's just straight
CS:GO's
up
been
gambling.
yeah, it is. CS:GO's had enough of its own controversy with the whole trading and selling of skins and people scamming people and pretending to not own things that they should own or whatever. But and they've been looked at multiple times, so it's only a matter of time until CS:GO stores like take it down.
Right. That one's pretty bad, to be honest. Especially that you can sell it on their own marketplace. Like, you can just use it for in-house money. Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see where this goes. It'll probably be a while considering FTC. Anything U.S. government-wise is always slow.
Yeah, Let's
just say all the comments on this article are good. Loot boxes suck. Sweet, nail those loot boxes to the wall. Like all of it.
I feel like they are gonna, come down on it pretty hard.
Yeah, this. It should. It probably will be. Or they'll just place it under gambling and then it'll follow the same gambling laws or something. It'd be like 21 and older or something to buy loot boxes.
No.
And they'll never be able to prove it, but they'll have the placement in there. You have to be 21.
Right.
It's like,
they'll have a do you acknowledge that you're 21 or older checkbox.
Yeah, I totally acknowledge when I made my account when I was like 12 that I'm pretty sure I was like 50 years old or something. I just always put in a random year.
Yeah.
As long as I'm above 18, and it's like, yeah.
Everyone on the internet's born January 1st. Just a different year. So, rest in peace, loot boxes.
I mean, I prefer the tier system or being able to the Fortnite tier and be able to just buy what you want. That's what I always get. It's like, I want this. We'll have to buy 50 loot boxes just to hopefully get it.
Right. It's, yeah. I prefer just like, oh, that looks cool. I'll buy that. Or, that looks cool, but that's pretty damn expensive. No thanks.
But no, yeah, I still think Ultimate Team's the one that goes. Is like, would they move it to where it is just they're in the store and you have to play to build up for those credits or whatever? Or it's like,
I feel like that would really ruin the whole Ultimate Team, you know? Because it's kind of built around, you know, getting lucky, I guess.
I might just go to the whole. You can't pay money for the packs, but it's still, you have to earn the credits with the packs, and if you get something, then you can trade it for the currency in game or whatever, but you can't just buy it with money.
That's what I was saying. I wonder if they'll allow stuff like that, like loot boxes, if it's through in-game currency only. Like, you can't pay money for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because then it's not gambling, because you didn't pay for it, you're earning it or whatever, right? But I think if you're paying for it, then it's...
I feel like that's the middle ground they'll reach. It's like, you can have your loot boxes, you just can't allow people to, you know, use real-life money on it.
Which is how FIFA makes its money, is off those Ultimate Team packs. It makes a lot of money off those Ultimate packs. It's ridiculous. And that's, you know, you're basically cutting out their industry that way. I can understand it because, like, you know, these companies, they're companies, they need to make money. Capitalism, all that. I'm not a huge fan of government oversight and everything, but some things
I can see both sides to it.
Need it because you have to protect, because gambling is an addiction. Loot boxes will addict people, and it's like you have to protect the kids. Next thing you know, they're out there buying crack and then the casino.
Buying loot boxes leads to crack. New study finds.
Yeah, man. No. Honestly, just joking. Just getting that out there because people hate it when I joke.
Oh, God. I hate how that's how this world's come to. You gotta say, disclaimer. That was a joke.
I know she's old enough. She's 15.
Wow.
It's like, what? Out of context, that isn't right.
Right. If you want context, go watch our Goblin Slayer reviews, alright? I'll give you the context.
Which were also jokes.
Which was said to be a joke. Oh, well.
Let's move to TV. I'm going to do a really chill week. Wasn't too many breaking news. We had little mini topics in here, but no overarching topic.
Right.
Just off the TV. The Russo brothers at a Q&A confirmed that Loki did in fact die. So, you know, all those people were like, oh, it's Loki. He's faked his death before. Multiple times. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead, they said. Flat out. Unless they're doing a huge ruse. And they're like, he's dead. Stop. He's dead. And then it comes out, oh, he's not dead.
Wow.
We lied in the Q&A. But no, yeah. Because people like to doubt everything. But
did someone ask them when the goddamn Avengers 4 trailer is going to drop? Because that's what I want to know.
They were asked a few things. I think there was something else they asked that I forgot to write down. Oh, no, I didn't. I remember. It'll be brought up in this next story. So, Daredevil was canceled by Netflix. So they're all dropping. They're all going down. We did hear somebody was saying, I don't know how accurate it is or not. They were, you know, pretty guy who's in the industry was saying that Marvel isn't planning to pick up any of them for their Disney Plus, or Disney wasn't planning on picking them up for their Disney Plus streaming. But which would suck, which is crazy because Daredevil season 3 was a huge hit critically and among the fans. So it's like, why would you cancel something that did extremely well? Right. Other than there's something going on with this Disney side with them pulling everything off Netflix, right?
Right.
And they did say that because Daredevil tweeted out a picture saying "Justice never stops." Nelson Murdock and Paige, which is the characters and stuff like that, and a picture of them. Then you had like some other people saying at Marvel saying the Daredevil characters will live on in future projects for Marvel. But that could mean comic wise. That could mean a new Daredevil that's not these people anymore. Because they're always rebooting shit. But I hope they come back because I really liked all these shows and now they're all just getting canceled out of nowhere for no reason.
Sad times to be a Marvel TV show fan.
Well, it's kind of weird because like the reason people are saying they won't come into the Disney thing is because they've always been disconnected from the TV side. So those characters like the characters in the TVs would allude to the movies, but the movies never addressed any of them, period.
Yeah.
But the Russo brothers did say during the Q&A they thought about bringing them into the latest Avengers movie, the one with Thanos and all that, but they decided that'd be too much.
I could see the reasoning not to.
I think it would have been hilarious, like, during the New York attack, we just see Luke Cage in the back walking by, and he's like, this ain't Harlem, and just keeps on walking because he only protects Harlem. That's all he cares about. It's like just have him walk in the background. That's it.
Small little Easter eggs like that would be cool. Even because it doesn't take away from people who haven't seen it.
Yeah,
but it gives something who have seen it a little like, oh, look at that. Was that cool?
So yeah, I guess that's. But Jessica Jones next season is still in production along with the second season of Punisher, which will both be on Netflix. So I believe those are still going on right now. So they probably had already started those, so it's like too late to cancel them because they finished their shows earlier in the year, like their last seasons. Earlier in the year or last year they finished them, so it was before this whole debacle that's going on.
Right.
Other than that, where's our Marvel trailer, right? Avengers trailer.
That's what I'm waiting for. Please. I'm waiting. I need it.
It should be soon.
It's going to be amazing. All right, I'm calling it now. It's dropping this week. You heard it here first.
This week. At the Game Awards show?
Could you imagine Marvel just shows up? We're about to announce something. Everyone's like, oh, a Marvel game. Avengers 4! That place would go crazy. No one would even care it's not game related.
It would go crazy, man. Everybody loves Marvel. Who doesn't love Avengers? Okay? If you don't love Avengers, I don't
get
know.
out. There's the door. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just sit on the other side of the table, please.
Anime's better.
I mean, Avengers anime would be pretty
Actually,
dope.
those Spider-Man animated films are supposed to be really good and did really well. The new ones that came out, like Gwen and whoever the other ones are. Not main Spider-Man, but the other people in his world, whatever. Those were supposed to be really good, and they're supposed to have more of those. But that's really everything for this week.
Woo! We did it.
Yeah, we did. I'm proud of us.
Same.
That's it.
You know what to do now.
Hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Yeah, that's right. That's what you're supposed to do. Comment, let us know what you want us to talk about next week. Maybe we missed something. Suggested topics, news stories, anything, corrections. You can always hit us up on our Twitters at Lord Ziltoid, at LSButler32, in the description below, along Instagram, Discord, other social medias that we have. You can email us at couchtalkyt@gmail.com. And until next week, peace out.
See ya.